give us a little primer again on Open Calais and what it means for publishers.
Sure. It's really the fastest way to tag the people, places, facts, company names, and events in your content. So instead of all that time-consuming editor going through pulling out the keywords, we do that automatically through a web service. It's free, it's an open API, so you can't really beat the price.
Oh, so it exists in the CMS, or where does this exist?
It's basically an API out to an open web service out, in the web, and you as a developer would come along, get your API key, and pull it into your CMS. So you would then do that integration piece.
Okay, so but where does the money come into the equation?
So the money only comes in if you go beyond our free service, which goes up to 40,000 documents every single day. So provided you don't go over that, you never need to pay a dime, and we are committed, Thompson Reuters is committing to keep that service free. If you want to go beyond that, if you're a large-scale publisher, for instance, CBS Interactive or CNET, you would want to go ahead and get a license with us.
Great. So tell us about the deal with CBS Interactive.
So this is a fantastic deal. CBS Interactive, for its CNET property, is really our first commercial partner. And what they've done is played around with the Calais service, the Open Calais service, for free for a long time with their content, saw what it could do for them, and then said, yes, we want to go ahead and embrace this, bring it into our CMS holistically across the service. What they're also able to do with that, what that does is not just kind of automate processes and bring new efficiencies to their editors, but also enables them to do things like automatically create topic hubs, in other words, microsites or pages that would basically self-assemble and then shoot a note to an editor and say, come look at this page, do you like it, publish it. And we can do that across any of the entities that we extract or facts. Say you're following an acquisition like Chrysler and Fiat today, you'd be able to automatically create a microsite about that acquisition and have that out there for your readers, which is fantastic for SEO. It's fantastic for your reader experience. It drives engagement, keeps people on your site, keeps them turning through more pages.
And it digests text, correct? Not any kind of images or anything.
Right. We can't tag images or video unless you have a transcript of video, for instance, or a very complete instruction or direction around that image. We have, for instance, a lot of museums working with Calais because they do have those descriptors. So if you do have a long abstract about a piece of art, you can run that through Calais and then have a fantastic search and navigation, kind of an IMDb experience for your online museum.
Now, what about individual publishers, not the CBS Interactives, but small fries? How can people implement this? It seems is it a big, daunting enterprise undertaking, or?
It's not, but we do have some tools to make it easier. So if you are on WordPress, for instance, we have a tool called Tagaroo, and that's very easy to implement in your WordPress site. And what that'll do is, as you're typing along, you take a sip of your coffee, you give the machine a rest, it'll basically run back, pull the tags from your text, grab not only the suggested tags that you can then yes or no with the radio button select, but it also pull back photos for you. So it grabs those from Flickr. And that kind of makes the blogging process faster, easier when you're under kind of time constraint and you want to just bang out a post. Does a lot of the work for you. Similarly, if you're on the Drupal platform, which is an open source publishing platform, it's very popular. We've got modules you can use, obviously free of charge, up in the Drupal gallery. And we also have an instance of Drupal called Open Publish that if you want to start a brand new media site tomorrow, try Open Publish. It's all Drupal with Calais baked in from the ground up.